Love, love, love. That's what it's all about. That's what my favorite Sunday school song taught me. I totally believed it, right through several degrees in religion and finally the day of ordination. I'm standing in the reception line after the service has concluded, greeting friends, family, and members of my new church, most of whom I did not know. Halfway through, an older man shook my hand and leaned in and whispered, "Pastor, do you think we should tuck point the bell tower?" I must have looked like a deer in the headlights. I had no idea what tuck pointing was. Didn't he understand? I had grown up as a city kid in a co-op apartment, and since college I'd only lived in dorm rooms. So this is not what I signed up for. Maybe you understand that feeling. You come here for love. Here we are talking about leaky ceilings and the kitchen which sewage occasionally backs up into. And worst of all, we add dollar figures to all these items that need to be fixed and ask you to consider pledging to have them fixed for ministry today and for the future. I pretty soon realized and learned that the reality of ministry includes raising the money for tuck pointing the bell tower. And when we don't do this, we somehow think that someone else will do this for us. Here's what happens. The staff becomes overburdened with figuring out how to deal with duct taping or calling vendors to fix things, studying the finer points of tree roots clogging up sewage pipes, sealing up leaky windows. You get the picture. The elected leaders spend a lot more time on budget conversations that are about how much the building repairs cost, which take up a lot of the revenue stream rather than the dream of who we are and who we can be. The staff has some amazing ideas that cannot be implemented because the building ate the funds. What we do is give the burden of caring for our building to those we have called to teach us about love. Our buildings are visible reminders of love and that the church is a miracle. Think about it. There's no other business that runs on volunteers, depends on those same volunteers for all the regular income stream, knowing that people come and go and please, and yet continues to engage in long-range strategies to change the world with 4 staff members. And yet we really believe it can happen. It's a lousy business model, and yet here we sit in this miracle of almost 100 years. My husband and I believe in this miracle and want it to be less about building and mostly about love. This is why we're giving what is a significant gift for us over a 3-year period. I have to say it wasn't an easy discussion at our house. One of us had to coax another one. One of us was excellent in pointing out the ramifications as seniors already retired, what that might mean. But eventually, after days, we came to the same conclusion. We came to the same point of love, knowing that this building that welcomes us is extremely important to our lives and to the world. This is the biggest financial gift we have ever made, and despite a few moments of, can we really do this? We are leaning into this with all the love we have to give. I invite you to join in this love, pledging to care for one another and singing boldly, love, love, love. That's what it's all about.